So I'm about Malago GG YouTube channel. So message us on your Facebook and video channel is or subscribe to channel. Now like you now share say be afu from so ebenya bia hwe. So abusan said that I and then minute standing music and eba be din komo standing founder of Domaman Connect. Nse enche bia ko social media so I would say Doma hene ne Asante hene ne Kwame Nkrumah Tikese oye adwuma okay FM trendy ye pa enam say o say Doma hene akoka nsem bi afa boko ne Asante hene ho na ama asem na abeye asem bi o social media ha dwen ye pa nti edi kan understand me pese betie audio yi ewia na ye hu se de besi ma yere ayi asem na fa nti abusia ye ntie audio yi mra
etuni na atiem mampani ma se miwura wadama otumfo somne hwe na kama me waka wanwie ye na Doma hene egina se fetem fa wetinga
asano ya tie wi ya tie
okay so
ya tie asano nse benfo be kan asem bi se bi kasetia oja wo hu wo kan kire no it is assume se wo no aye de kasetia
okay
nti oye babia ne se mfonso bi sei ne ba a ne me madwene ndie no ye mpese ebe koso ne ya bomfonso no so a ase ye goso a ye edi atem
okay
ne otie ne se da nti ase hwenye nhempa in fact I was surprised at say somebody, a journalist, as can I use grown? Grown is a good word.
Yeah.
Be a any journalism mupa to say Kwame Nkrumah Tikese. Onyo no nko but media house aye journalism adwuma Ghana ha aye media adwuma ha. It may be a piece, every piece I be okay.
Yeah.
Every okay, I be UTV. Right? All of these big brands, they are brands that personally I used to watch them in my house.
Yeah.
Right? And because sometimes we entertain ourselves with the brands. But for brands like this to forget about standards, forget about ethics of whatever that Adena be no mara ashede ne se betu anamonu bi a okofom se ya ane uhia se wo pese u redeem brand na dini na utim nyema bi a accepted standards, right? Bini say holistic apology, right? As at now, and not say means be wo hode ya minim. Despite media, okay FM as a brand have not come out to apologize for the unnecessary commentary na bedjuma yeni Kwame Nkrumah Tikese oye no adeche bia program na so. Kwame Nkrumah Tikese okay nya ne dia what I say okay wo wura nti no ne me pese nkyere se honim problem na wa asem we na hono ba no
Unim answer na ye be ko problem na kra so yenhwe yewura osagefo comment a okafa otumfo ne boko ase ne hono se omfa na no ntu se otimi ye na efa obema na na ntwemi no wo hu ni se problem ho.
Okay, let's take it from this point. Boko ase no achere.
Yes.
It's long overdue. Nkai say ya operations bebre Ghana had their boko going from operation going to unnamed operations. Infrastructure and ebiti ndai wo boko edi says can feed security personnel edi feed edi to fuel edi koy operations wo boko no kai say nka boko should be one of the biggest say you can say ye bie Ghana ye expenditure to ho nya for the past 10 years ska akoboko for this conflict resolution no we hu ska presidents atwa ama benfanko project oboko it's a big money, a lot of money, and so still asundwe maboko it was a step in the right direction, just as the man added say ye be try na ye betimi when say court aka ho ase bebre nti mmara no the position of the law has been explicit on Boko. We have a case that has been judged and there is a judgment at Court of Appeals. So the law is not the issue with Boko. The issue is Boko. It's more about tolerance. We've moved from the law. The law has been, people have, like I said, it has been at the Court of Appeal. It's judged. Do you understand? So we have to find a way. I bet you say, okay, say mrana mwaya, and sana mrana crowd beba na yeba be codify mrana be in written law. Ne ye wo mpanyimfo bi wo ha ne be boye ma yetin ye de yetin di ensem yetin di yenkomo yetin di asundwe ba. Nti say sankofa ye nchiri nti president de yensa ne nkofa traditional leadership ne be mmara boko ne be nye de be meboa otumfo asante hene oye de Ghana panyini oye hene kese pa o Ghana do ma hene tabia obori dina o ka se yiwura. Have you been noticing that?
Yes.
It means he respects otumfo's position in Ghana's leadership. It is said that Ghana panyini de otumfo esia no se onkonko nka ne boku yenya asombi o ha. It is every step in every good direction for other traditional leaders to want to give their support to Otumfo for him to go and do the work well. But be se bi all osua wasa anochi anepa. Ntimi nsa ne se ne obesa no. Do ma hene nko akoka bi de onan ye daachi ye tete on ye abako sementi. Manfo wa adwin bi se do ma hene tane asante hene. Di do ma hene na akoka bi se so Otumfo tinka ne se no kore ye nyansundwie wo boko ne Ghana nyina ye nyansundwie a very good milestone nti as gesture o appreciate se Otumfo atimadi asen no obema nantwie mienu a hene do obema ne yonko hene nantwie mienu a unya we oya se unless say titene na no betimi abeka se nantwie mienu no signify ade bia insult.
Okay.
Unless somebody who is a historian or somebody who is more traditional ebe speaking into say asem beka say a connote insult no, I see say it was a good gesture at the right time, more like a motivation or an inspiration to the Otumfo. People said a lot of things as at that time. I didn't know one can say do my hini say mediation is a benjin to man. Then he's a prophet. Right? Because perhaps maybe the mediation hadn't been accepted that nka asem kasa bebi wi nka kasa ntwi anya de nka ma. Right? Ghana ha na ye wo no men kasa bebre no no tie say oye pa say ye be try say the peace meba until no saje for kind. It was a very good boost to traditional leadership because the governance, the statutory governance have recognized that the law have failed in all of these processes.
Nkrumah Tikese asemi ya okan online and answer to you what say no umudwiro
Nyen shame send them WhatsApp kire wa dipa na o de ni sending no o send man na ndaludi TV no next comment no
we am sure denti ama we am sure yes one expect be say from Kwame Nkrumah Tikese and answer nsem na egum no
amen kan kire say yenyi Kwame Nkrumah Tikese kura nto nchane sesia man expect be say be aired on an authorized airwave wa Ghana you can say morning show program a BAT ne bi betima cassette ya Ghana traditional leader yemfa osagefo mponsi nchene bi betima yesa board no yemfa so nye okay no edoma FM se doma FM bi betima tena ha ayesa board no etima cassette ya sante hene
dabi
nti oni no ono ne hone no free ansa ne me ba be say nipa na ɔka asɛm no ɔyɛ hwane dan na ɔte mu ɔka asɛm no ɔyɛ abɛdan a ba bɛhwɛ saa dan no so no bɛyɛ hefo a right so Kwame Nkrumah Tikese ka sɛ ɛnyɛ premeditated action no bɛyɛ na ɔnso no bodua ne bodua no, like seriously it was thought about, they plan on how to execute it, and they found somebody who have done that thing before, because this is not the first time Kwame Nkrumah Tikese is speaking against the man.
Oh wow.
Right? And like I said, these media people always have been telling my people they are smarter. They know the law, they know the windows in the law, they know how to do things and not be caught up with the law. They know how to do things and find a way to make it seem so yemra brasha no issue apology be. But even this one, it hasn't been done well from where I stand. You should the mafo and your bronfo bebre the making they'll side with me that actually this apology okay I'm trying to announce that now I'm back because beja tundia because media say onye apology a papa ne na dwen so ba beka.
Oh, what can be busy despite media na okay FM who expect is also to take action be wo answer Kwame Nkrumah Tikese.
It's not about what I expect, it's about what is right. What are the standards? Do you remember when Afia Pokuya, not Vim Lady, the other Afia Pokuya, who became famous because she spoke in a way, quote unquote, that was not so pleasant to elderly, to a Santaman? Do you remember what happened?
Mekaipa.
There was a statement from the media house. There was a delegation from the media house together with the lady to come to the should I say aggrieved party, that is Menshia. But the granning Pubai. Do you remember what happened there?
Yeah.
Nobody ya buy no what share that day.
Kaipa.
So why have the standards changed?
So do you think say as a
they don't respect us? Yeah, that's definitely they don't respect.
Because now person make about me
well, that's the truth. So you think if Kwame Nkrumah Tikese respects the Mahene and the Bono people and the Ma people, he would have the infantry, the guts to talk like this he did. Onya akora onya wo me mfa say bia wo ya akora di se wo kan asem bi ne se wa no twi a e be ka se wo ya akora nti wa no twi o nipa bi atimfo but with the pedigree adwuma no se ne asiaye how long aye adwuma na akọ, he was not provocated, right? There was no provocation there. He was not provoked in any way. And that's why the Bino Kasa nipa ne kan asem bi ne ode bufu ba ne. No. He has sat down, written what he's coming to do in the day, written the tangents that he is going to go, minuted all of them on his to-do list, and he was delivering just as he wanted to do. So there is no mistake there. It is more like a preconceived, premeditated action. And it was delivered. And I mean, can't say binjiro. Uni senka ebia nka mekramante. Senka. Okay, FM anka. Sa part no ko a. An caption. An post to. E wo be we ya. Nke bia nka live no kra no ko twem ko e.
Oh, and I said okay no credit because no more agenda because enye Kwame Nkrumah Tikese na handle on social media. Enye ono na handle on social media.
So I'm saying it's a whole thing, but do you know where my problem is? Me my mental hand me can say me. Me nkomo we are
the camera in naka.
No. I'm disappointed.
In who?
I'm disappointed very much in Bono.
Bono.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm disappointed in Bono as not in the leadership, but as in say, do we have a say? Are we regarded? Do they respect us? I get my point.
Yeah.
And all of these things, I will say them. I'm disappointed because you say, I've not followed my for okay FM.
Yeah.
I can't say okay FM and from be ignore.
Happy.
I know popular names who are from Doma, not from Bono, from Doma, and they work at OKFM. And if Kwame Nkrumah Tikese could speak like that to the chiefdom and at the leadership of his co-workers like that, it means it speaks about how they respect those people there.
Okay.
Have you heard anybody at OKFM being Bono saying, "On us, Kwame Nkrumah Tikese di mpanyina temit me nka so do nje adwuma on ka se nne me mma adwuma." That day na say ni see no because I said no say nne Kwame Nkrumah Tikese adi do ma hena tem oye hene nti nne me mma adwuma mbofu who expressed anger. It was the Mama Connect first. It was we who expressed our anger first, right? I did a video because I was shocked about what happened. I sat down and I'm so like, okay, the video is more like a Gen Z kind of thing. Let's go the formal way. We issued a press release and we had demands. In our press release, we had things that we actually wanted to do, things that we wanted to see, to show a sign of remorse from the brand This.It Media, from the brand OKFM, and from the person or the brand Kwame Nkrumah Tikese. I get my point.
Yeah.
So, if all of this happens and it's like nobody is angry enough, we sought NCA, the National Communications Authority, who have the communication minister, right? Jata, somebody I really revere,
Sam George,
to be the head. We extended a demand saying that they should look or investigate into that area and see, say, did the man actually utilize the airspace or the airwaves like the way he was supposed to? Did he took advantage of the airwaves that he had and spreaded that kind of derogatory statements against an Oman, a court of appeals judge, a doctor in Ghana here? And it's like nothing have happened. We actually were saying that the president should make a comment about it so that people who are, you see now, it's like a better known power. Who's a Ghana high say, or my food be very popular because it be there.
yes.
The person may be, but in case is here, be about what you need.
Yeah,
Maybe the Ghana high say buy it popular because he say between she come them the very deep in the attempt. Oba Sante Hini dinner tem. Oba the man Hini dinner now when you muna dinner tem. Oba president dinner dinner tem. And we say what is freedom of speech. That's how that's where we've reached. No, we have leadership, we have laws, we have acts of parliament that should forbid these things. We should enforce them. That's why we're calling NCA to be as a regulatory body over the airwaves. No, it's a bit intrinsically depending. Be at them say, oh, do my phone be send baby phone. Imagine say Saturday na nipa dey di attention and do my phone be full say no. Somebody did something that's untoward as an expression of anger because they think that or they feel they are provoked. Right? So, you see I'm sweating.
Yeah. Any braba.
It's a very serious issue for me. It's a very
so
serious
yeah,
issue.
sure there were issue a bass, you know. Young was
I'm telling my name proper money. That's my sweat.
Give me you free.
Me who is the
Me try have free.
Me try free ne. Okay, only part sweat.
So whatever to
Nipa sweat. Hanga ti fa kan kram.
Eba ni say na abronfo ebre aso the camera sisi omonim. Omo ye videos ebinim o kan sama even ebinim so hard me pa wo to you know what videos ni be
Me wa hu. Started on my mind connect. The Bian can say, me and some bed of my man connect. Tell me I'm a retired security officer, retired peace officer. I served my country, I've served my country, and I've retired. There is no way, there is no day that I will make an utterance and think that I didn't talk about it. Or I didn't think about the security impact of that utterance. So I'm guided all the time to ensure that I don't speak against leadership. I don't speak to incite crime or to incite any riot within my community. I don't speak to should I say, bring the name of my community into disrepute. I have an organization I work with. I have to represent myself very well so that somebody doesn't use me to attack my organization. So I'm very circumspect in my this thing I'm having with you. I'm very careful with you. So I will not insult. They say 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just because Kwame Tikese forgot himself and acted out of folly, and today he is a subject of a matter that I don't think he is happy about. I think he have called people to apologize. I think he's not happy. He's not comfortable because you cannot insult the man and be comfortable. If so, be kind of crash maybe what is say you think I want to put myself in that position?
No.
Or you think I want to be somebody and meet me inside despite media? Sure. Despite Brabon Ghana. Right? Make a say it. But brand despite media, they know more. They have done more. They should know better. If they really want to apologize to the Mahene, it is not through that corner name. Adwana Bright here. I met Adwana Bright yesterday. And my main country say, "Oh, tie corner, what you say? Adwana Ba." On a Kwame Nkrumah Tikese relationship. Ama antimi anka besne ni mankyere no. Yeah, that's how I think it. I think it. You know, sane akwese Kwame Nkrumah Tikese no person or capitalize on the old relationship. Even though say papa no ni abre na o che ne say do nyambotere ma ne nkana se ne nyina. Menhu ne say ani bresem na ne nkoye se nka eti ejina so ultimatum na yika etimi jina sa akọ no so kra kire se papa na ntima ntu ka ana se badwumayefo bantimi antu anamo no bi amaba mpada sa me pachewa domafo abonofo yenti bono yenti despite media beam yenti okay FM as correspondence beam. I was expecting that.
So do you think so was paying for the harmonizing from now? Sisiana a chop pack CBA ma you know. You disconnected BBI okay FM ne despite media badom ekate bono hanu. And I said do my include.
Na no. Odono ho de. Se bede yo na nyo ya.
Binja fire.
Nti asem ya bede ye nti anye ya.
Yeah.
You just say free now, no baby. See voice FM, then far okay FM feed that. Go and check and see. Go and check and see. Said my FM, then far feeding free piece FM. Free now, no idea. OC. Inti anye ya. Inti be jaya fire.
Kwame Nkrumah Tikese ni show kromfa. So.
I get my point. Inti no anye ya. Inti be nyede. Be jaya fire. Be be beam. Na no adwana buy a bright in Kwame Nkrumah Tikese be kai say youth organizer bi cassette house aje for sa ma be ka sa pa achew nti bi asida bi asibiem da bi e ka pa achew obe jaye fire
Da bi
onye ye ya on ye nkyere so ye ya. We have not demanded anything. We've not caused any sanctions. Nobody have been sanctioned, nobody have been sacked, nobody have been suspended. The man came to the work the next day to continue his work. The Ojeka Okasa have no for Beni Ajiwo. But Ochere say, we are not strong as we think we are. We need to gather more. We need to connect more. The moment connect. We need to link up more. We need to build certain kind of scaffold more people who have wealth more. We need to build knowledgeable people more. We need to. We have to. Senka Fibia Brutomafo, yeah, okay, you may hold the next 5 years. You be engineers 50, you be doctors 50, you be surgeons 50. Oh, you be entrepreneur strong 50. In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, it have to be something that we think it through. Right? A documented project. Something intentional. I say, yeah, to the my state, to my henna, your name will be. I person that you be so new, it me outlive no. Until for the next 5 years, no, the man for, a bone for, yeah, we. Who do baby, I know your pass a chair bloom, yeah. They know how powerful we are. They separated us first from our roots, Côte d'Ivoire. Right? They separated us first from Côte d'Ivoire. And it got to a point that they wanted 16 regions for Ghana. Do you think that Bono Ahafo was the biggest region to get 3 demarcations?
No.
Do you think so? Do you know Eastern region?
Yeah.
Do you know people at Eastern region? They have different tribes at Eastern region. Different tribes. They could have demarcated them. Ashanti region, they could have, couldn't they? The voter, they did it to them. Right? I don't want to talk much about those things.
Yeah.
But then I want you to understand that at that point, we let them use us. We let them do it to us. And now we are not strong together as we used to be. And they are still doing it to us. So with this, and Sanobe said, me, I'm thinking that the next generation, Osaje for Moy, Nyanya de Fofrobi. You will Bono Hene, Côte d'Ivoire. You will Bono Hene, Côte d'Ivoire. Now, no, be a branch of friend say, Ekam Ferguson. Or no, ne time na, Teteno, Abonofo, Beka Senka Bem Kagana, Bebeka Côte d'Ivoire, because we knew Côte d'Ivoire. Or no by near Beka and send a baby to boundary now, Bebeka Ghana. Now we have African free continental trade. IHMD, Dja, or nearby countries. Do my hand a panacho, my make a camera in America.
Yeah.
Do my hand of mampany for a ceremony. Do my border town in here. Young enforcement. From the Matu Gudun, when you cry.
Pam crazy.
When you are phoning my phone, I person who border town and send you city and poo. Send you say good crew fan. Ye do a Ghana, fine Côte d'Ivoire, but do crooms I live one. A month of percebe her. A be crank at the Matu Gudun Quan, okay, bet me that ye trade street TV. Ye ton of the cranium mano, ye ton maybe a tie and die, ye ton Cosia, ye ton cuckoo. Oh, I was a quan and no. Yet send a Ghana, you. Segenti man pe bibi anye amadoma ama me economically stronger. Me be njaye fire.
Okay, so me pese wrap it up with boko doma henene asante henene Kwame Nkrumah Tikese asemi. So dear ben na obeka kire youth because kamia kwa is ene no almost nka asono mienu nyantokwa ka akura de mfa na no ntumi di nka yewura na doma hene kan asemi kra ke ya asante hene no ne no we ba bia de ekofiri ba yi a ena kamia kwa is youth no ensuro mpemfo emfa ni die mmade ni die den esen me pese o ma o advice utu o mofo
Nyame kan say ye peace no. The peace that Ghana enjoys, it pivoted on tolerance. It's pivoted on our ability to tolerate each other. And Kwame Nkrumah did a good job with taking us to boarding schools. All right. Until she share your home. She share it before. She share Antafo. Sebi. She share Achemfo, Infantefo. She share Bia and Zimafo in our school. I get my point. So we were nurturing our tolerance. So we can live together and have a common agenda as a Ghana. Into youth. Or yeah, se bi de nsa bi nkunchire waja kwane ano ya. Se bi kaseti ya ohena ano ya. Se bi uhuni se bi o disrespect o leadership ano ya. But we should exercise restraints, right? We should exercise restraint. We should learn diplomacy. We should not kill our voice, right? We should. I'm not saying we should keep quiet, but let's train this voice. Let's know the standards with which we can communicate with the voice to the public. Let's know the ethics around it. You say, "Kwana ebe faswa, ibu mra one akwane ne boundaries a owo se pese ne yunuanom engage a se na be ya yansenka no kyena nko onko fuele tane onko fuele ntokwa onko fuele tribal war Ghana yempe ne sa the Bianca said Doma have exercised more should I say being open for peace. I will say that cheddar bag Doma obaye no na se no be kan no Doma hene peace a ko be ka chene so conference and phone kodo.
Yes.
I didn't obisa on side didn't cheddar am fast asem bi anko asantemani. Obisa on asem da. No obisa on asem da.
Debi.
Assess of why. Cheddar bi cheddar bag be kan chire ya. You sure say there is a more reason why sa conversation no be start no Doma no. Anti manko wie na santen wasante hene because say oba Doma ansa na kwasante hene ho.
Yeah.
I guess my point. But he didn't mention why he brought Doma there. He could have brought the peace. But perhaps maybe some people say we don't want that peace. Just maybe. So Doma have shown that we want peace. Osajefo have said, it means he's willing for peace. Now the ball is in their courts. Do they want peace or they want to be claiming our land as if it's theirs? Right? We are in Ghana. We have different tribal, should I say, lineages in Ghana. We have different tribes in Ghana. So it is okay for us to have allegiance to where we come from. But it is not okay to assume dominance over other people because we are all humans. Just humans. We live, we develop, we grow, then we die.
Yeah.
So who is better than somebody?
Okay, Mr. Stanley, yate. Now no me who say Doma man connect money Jagri Bikala mining company. Eka boom forum. Doma Nkrumah municipal assembly. Me pese wudi nkomo kakra found because baby antimi anya time anya dey. Maybe na ye videos be posti on social media mamamfo be no money age pa say youth amo Doma ahinkro ene ne mpata mutin ka boom na mo ye bibi sei. As mo dwen Doma ho. Mo dwen Doma ho.
Yeah. I think about Doma a lot. A lot of my daily deliberations, my morning time that I spend with my God and all of these things, I think about Doma. How best we can affect Doma. How best we can help Osajefo to achieve the things that he wants to achieve. How best when we leave here, they will remember us as also being from Doma. These are things that I really think about when I wake up in the morning. So yeah, started say per se in company initial and you can buy the baby share or the office work. You who say and send na yatin phone hano on and send na your cotton was so home. A see it simple when be near bridge no. The Bible phone hano and I said the draw no masses and meeting can bass and chere and phone. Nti ya ade bi nsi Domada se policy bi anase ade bi obi Ghana Doma ha ne na no be take decision se be pese be ye ne ye be public forum on it onye partisan onye assembly for the back kweshia anase municipal assembly na ye public is the first time they said it. Nti mining community and mining forum na ye no ne point nyina ne say Doma a feeling good aba in person make us a meeting but I didn't hear empire feeling good aba yedo e yankuafo yemu bibi wa yete Doma so yankurase ye kra kurum yankurase ye asensu nsu hia nti adwadwane na ne ye skana se skana ye adwadwane na open nti no e say good aba good face ka kokko to go this kind of mood through channel e do baby aduane there and I said baby a kyerɛ aba beduru no even though say you hear aduane channel good you get that we need food more than money more than gold you understand think in actual sense and can say aduane no tin mai scam mo channel good but that's a conversation for another day. So it's more like say Nkrumah no scan ya nhwe yie ne si ani hu nkoma scan be di anim ama onam kwana ye fa so ye peso say scan wan hwe yie a ne yakutu anamo no bi achena ne nchirima ba beka say 2025 ne hu gold wa Ghana odoma na 2024 ne hu yesa tu gold odoma nso banya hwe anaba hu hwe ye pese be di ni beka sa ne ma no ntinye ye forum no eye forum ya catch community ni say ye merge ye balance gold no with green nti ye into gold ye nye afuoso nka ho right community company no nye hwe se betie ye anchere kura ne farmers dey duru ya be che sa ne ma ne kire eboa akuafo boost say be pese kuayo koso ne nyeme bi wo ha ye kan ni forum na se a ye ntie ho asem asat now ye ntie company ni nka ne esa na mame mfa wa kwansu nche se o ha adwene yem pese obeye se oye se threaten demonstration ansa ne but bi atie nka baby yem pese obeye se okoye se oye se bi ka se akasa atia company no ansa ne company na atie nka I don't like that kind of attention right me mpene say yen fa na se ebia wo twasa we so yire afiri bi ntima mempa kwane bi ni menkai wo na yen fa we so nka ho ko sasa no na be ya se de we ka ho kwa ikoduru ai be hu se o we nje bi wo enfa wo yechi na mempa se beja wo yechi eye se won se namba enua ka me kan o gadget ho ase uko wani good abadoba right. You have had engagement with the people. Now you are more like the official photographer for Ghana. That's a big thing. Like seriously, I'm telling you. I'm sure people envy you, but they don't know how you build your brand and it meets this need. So be true.
Yeah.
Beba ni se wonya malogwa ko be yusu. Yes. Se beba ni yenya do mama connector. Nkaka se nke e call be ho no nka be tie. So we need to build ourselves. Or I say yetim nya kwani bi ne yetim ginegina yie as community. You bet my say adwuma no good na ba na. See boys na be nya adwuma ni bi ye. Are you very serious? Onye actually deal. There be any crowd there be. Send your boys no be nya adwuma ni bi aye. Send be ya chena wo kofia. Be hu say ono an say good bad ma a onya bi ntino wo bai woni emu asesa wana muntu mu asesa onko yi nipa baako nipa mienu mum oye effort bi a ye de build asi wo say okay in the first 3 years maybe e be for doma 400 e be create employment
okay employment as a but me the matete is a campaign in the name of every egu akwama bi se pragia ne other stars any hotel ya company si ni na edomafo na be ye den e be ye ejuma ewum
okay me mrek mo kakra I'm sure say Jiggy Bikala as a company have good plans for them.
Yeah.
Right. But that is it, a company. Right? A company. Right? That is it. A company. Right? That's what Jiggy Bikala is. They have their interests. The hotel they are building, even though say Ben Fanko, that should be Obekadoman. Or Nyadomamane Hotel. Right? Or a Jiggy Bikala Hotel. It's more like say they are building their foundation. But we want to build the mass foundation. Right? What do we need to build the mass foundation? Say unemployed youth now say I'm able to be better more on drugs. It in so. My boys to be my baye. Send a bayas, ever say a via and numere, the Pacific Pia Bonsana. There will be a day quack ye. On yes, a quack baby, a quack for your frank. I guess my point. Our boys should be busy. I say, it's me, Enya, your guys, Nibia, you bet you, Nibe, say, Baba to go to there. Send no boy said to go for 100 years. Young fan said, my bet you go there for more than 100 years. You go near green bar. Or I see it me train your boys and send a baby who send a bit to go. So the baby who say, in your domain, some man who go to crumple or man feature honey, say, be the baby to answer, be to answer many agree percent to her. Who say, can me caram joy, the right proportion, me find your infant cool, make a knowledge building, training. As a company, no, it's in why any team expose you to the mining industry proper. Until you are manus suminaso on your pragia. Never say, you man. A active, decisive framework. You hear framework. Say, for the next 10 years, company beer. I'll be about the maha because of gold. You hear me be saying for the man. Yes, you give me color one. Like I say, your best stresses are company. Company beer, so you offer EFO, so you want to feel up a so bow. Ye pay what the man, baby out, jurisdiction episode to gold. Mra framework or holy. Yats the bit to say beer, the man mining development fund. Go there, maybe to be a ons, be free go, my be a 1%, 2%, send a new month for new month, I have a fund. Or because funding. No, the man 4-year man is our fund, you didn't put to about the man. And so the man phone could be library for you run library, say computers and tablets or higher said it's good with you crew, until you sign your money. Or a says the man honey or run say between 2 America, between ball. I see it mean a stadium are well developed that within accommodate his talents. Yan 10 years a channel, yan can my ben to go to no Koreans and yes, I didn't know.
Oh, well, yeah, the whole can in the now, and me Gidi say, and paying for this animal. Yeah, because Nipa will come as an menu in a minimum. When he say,
they are capable, that is the 10. Yes, the 10. You see,
oh, yeah, man, says, sir,
Bentino, Oti, my mentor say. We beat my yam and a channel.
Oh yeah, no, obey Yamana since a video about me. No, and you be no man. Money you good. Oh, that young fat, young had the one to see.
Oh, yeah.
He said, mining company,
Prince,
director of Jagri Bicala.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, very good man.
We think you're a very good guy. I don't say it's mean all of these systems in place. I don't mind in the next 10 years. Now, make us 10 years or the 10 years to cry.
The entire members of the Casabian say, Minim say, obey. One of them, who's the GD and I can't say no.
Ujidi and all the
yes, obey.
Ujidi,
Mijidi.
Ujidi.
What's Ujidi?
Ujidi them per
se, man, yeah, beer. Or Sakuma Power.
Yeah, one of my
very alliance. Yeah, share free so back room, near my power, yeah, like any near my.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot. My main can be, yes. I've never ever said the same company in the buy and by the right. As at now, a company in the buy, Nkai, Bachen Tuma, Nkai, Bache, chop boxes,
mattresses, chop box books. Yes.
Because now no, but chain items 8,000
Farmers Day
to 2,000 farmers.
Moto
Farmers Day, how I can say moto kings baby.
Now no woman be bar a him feel they na or any program not any waste surgery. Ni na umasha man.
What I say, there are never be brewer company no ye. The master na me person can say.
Me person Mr. Stan, me person be can me say obey. What obey. Obey.
Nti bacho, your boys no.
But me to me check.
Boss. Your boys no be pay adwuma.
Yes. Obey.
What it? You pay adwuma into the yamai.
Obey. So Stan, yeah, I didn't come over be. Me person be near there. Ya wrap it up na yede. So obi bia opese o ka kire do mama.
Okay. Nti ye meka ne say organization is very much important. An organized body bia no in any day no will defeat and disorganized body. Nti Dr. Miles Moron a wonya ne badu kono no a preacher nso for back up I can say an army of sheep with a leader of a lion can defeat an army of lions with a sheep as their leader. Did you hear what I said? Ode army a oye jata jata fonko a ni odi banim no oye ebia poncha na adwane no ode sa army no si ekohia army a beye aponche nko a ni odi banim ni jata sa amponche nko na jata ba ko pedi banim ebetima konka jata bebre na aponche di banim right ye gidi say doma ne ye jata kese a oyi doma fo ye nim ni obetim de yakoye nim ama yetima konka niema bebre ne yempa bone se Ghana nkonenim doma nkonenim doma man connect yentimi ntrechire ashim ne yentimi organize pese yakosunyane ne yakọ nse yenya 2 years next January yenya 2 years doma man connect pese ye doma man connect doma fa be wosunyane nyina no ye organize be ne yepekwane be ne ye de live band ne nnwom ye hia ye di nkomo adomafo ne pekwane bia bibi ekwakwako duni ni ndia yenya no ebetindi bia ba yekrom nya beboa na yetimi agina yekru na yekru aye ka behwe nti nyankopon ma yenkwa oma malago nkwa
amen
oma doma hene nkwa
amen
ne nyankopon mwaye ne doma nkwa na tinyini ne ntina hoda
amen sustain meda was say ene uba be di nkomo
na ncha doma man nkwa na timpemfo nyina directors from Linda Besi Van Besi Kwadwo Besi Carlos Bafi Nas Gloria Onukunu the church bia ma modi ni bia no fachem nyina ye domafo ye kan ho abom adoma man connect ye kan ho mum ye hihia ye mfa adwene ne mmara ba kofo be ono nko akatanya awade nkata onyi nyina ye so agura aduro dugu nti ye hia samanfo be mwae let's build it together. We can. Bet my name be say you have no idea. I see that the people are getting interested in our mind connect.
Yeah.
Or on your foot or then you deserve be your mumpire.
So I was to me Jebren Mr. Stanley interview. My dad was say ultimate video in I see. And I say comment dear and some I can now. The audience from be a comment or comment section. I say, now you who they also dream. My dad was